Hello guys and welcome back to my Fate Grand Order Mahoyo Collab Event gameplay. Okay, let us continue the story. We're here in section number 3, I think. Is there like a new... Right, anyways, let's let's continue the story. Can't heal with hot springs. Alright. Oh, we're back. Oh no, never mind. Okay. Yikes, that was too close. I barely managed to shift in time. What the hell is that thing? It doesn't obey the laws of physics. You can never tell when it's about to do something. It attacks constantly and I have no idea what it even is. And the worst part, analyzing denied, deliberating denied, evaluating denied, diagnosing denied, denied. Is that it speaks our language? Ugh. What is this even? Like, I can just dodge its attack by teleporting, but that won't stop them. And if I mess up even once, I'll be dead. There's one thing I could do to hold it back for now, but it's not giving me time to pull off a big move like that. Well, if I could just let up for, if it could just let up for 2 seconds, then I could. It knows that. It knows and is planning on keeping this stalemate going forever. How long can I stay focused? 5 days? 10? Then again, I don't think I can afford to worry about that. That magical energy wind is spreading even now. At this rate, it won't be long before the whole world becomes a desolate wasteland. I can't stop this thing by myself, and there's no one else who can help me either. Some big deal magicians are. No matter how much people fear or idolize us, in the end we're only human. We're not nearly powerful enough to stand up to a potentially world-ending disaster on our own. Still, it's gonna run out of steam eventually, right? Seriously, what the hell? Are you seriously telling me it's a star from outer space here to destroy the world? Right. The star twinkles as if to smirk and say, damn straight. Resistance is futile. I'm gonna destroy Earth, and there's nothing you can do about it. Fate was not on her side, nor did she have any way of changing it. Damn. In a few minutes her limbs would harden, decay and crumble like dust. All will despair at this outcome. All has been lost to this destruction. Here in this amber crater where the star fell, there was no brilliant miracle that could save the magician's life. Right, so we're going to find another body, I guess. Yeah, here we go. Morning, Fujimaru. I take you slept like a log? Like a log and a baby log. Glad to hear that. I slept well too, and it felt great. Now that Aozaki's death has been solved, we can finally focus on finding the Holy Grail. After we've had a proper breakfast, of course. Good morning, Senpai. Good morning, Sojuro. You're both up bright and early today. I guess we are, huh? It's still only 5. Everyone up? Nice to see you all keeping up a healthy lifestyle. I hate to rain it on your parade, but I've got some bad news you need to know. Here it comes. Aoko was just found dead at the second secret spring. Come to the public bath as soon as you can. Right. Bruh. I can't believe this is happening again. Well, another one will pop up soon enough. I don't see Aozaki here, so it looks like that really is her. What's the situation here? Who found her? Yeah, I did. She wasn't in our room when I woke up, which gave me a bad feeling. I came here to check on her and found her like, well, that. I was still coming to grips with it when Kumaun came in and to open the spring, and he told the other guests. How horrible to think we've had people turning up dead 2 days in a row. First there was a body at the spring of youth, now there's the one at the spring of romance? The great one must be cursing us. He must be furious with us for tainting the springs. Okay. Although, hang on, who's this person anyway? Her face is too mangled to identify, but she seems to be wearing the same outfit as the victim of yesterday. Oh god. You think so? It's just the latest big city fashion. You see this kind of outfit everywhere nowadays. Oh, I see. I guess that explains it. Then she must be a burglar who decided to sneak in the hot springs. All the guests are safe and accounted for, including yourselves, of course, so it couldn't be one of them. So, what's the play now? Did you want to gather everyone for questioning again? Nah, I doubt anything's changed from yesterday. They still won't have any way of verifying their alibis. I'll take charge of the crime scene until the police gets here. You okay with that, proprietor? Fine by me. Better you than me if the police have a problem with it. Alright, I'd better get back to it. See that the body is brought to Hell's Pavilion again, will you? I'm a little reluctant to say this in front of the deceased, but don't worry about it, Marsh. Yeah, better to be blunt about it and say, she's just about to come back again, right? Yeah. There, I just tracked down the traces of my magical energy. Must be where I died. Yikes, what happened to me? My whole face has been smashed in. How the hell did that happen? Oh, Alice, you're here too. That's great. Can you tell me what's going on here? Okay, well, this is going to be a routine, I think. And that's everything that happened so far. Thanks for catching her up. Kunji and I have too much of a headache to keep our thoughts straight. I hope you appreciate what Fujimaru is doing for you, Aozaki. Most people wouldn't be nearly as so gracious to someone who went and got themselves killed twice in 2 days. Good point. Sorry for all the trouble, Fujimaru. Still, thanks to you, I have a good handle on the situation now. Let's not waste any more time. We'll start by going around and questioning all the other guests one by one. That's why you didn't gather them all in one place, right, Tobimaru? What's the point? Like, I guess we did find out the whole Spishtar thing. Or, not Spishtar, but... what was her name? Ishtarin. Yeah, Ishtarin. When, you know, like, we did get that clue. By, like, gathering all of them at the same place, but... yeah. If everyone insists they were just sleeping last night, even suspicious testimony will skate by thanks to the peer pressure to not rock the boat. It's better to talk to people one at a time if you want to hear their full alibi. Right. We should be treating the search for my killer and the search for the Holy Grail separately. It sounds like there was a lot of time wasted by doing that yesterday. But today we don't need to bother looking for my killer. We should just focus on learning why the other guests are here. Okay. I don't buy for a second that they're actually here to exercise the Kumano Inn's spirits. They're here for other reasons, and it's up to us to find out what those are. I guess we did end up kind of sidetracked yesterday. I agree with Aoko. We still don't know where the Holy Grail is, but if we can find out what the other guests are really doing here, we'll be able to determine which one of them would need it. Exactly. So, let's get started. Not so fast, Aozaki. You stay here. Yeah, I swear, I don't know how you can be so smart, but still always skip over the last crucial part. Right. Think about it. How do you think people's gonna respond to a dead woman asking them questions? No, we'll launch you when we know what target to point you at. Like a missile. In the meantime, we'll stick to just me, Fujimaru, Marsh, and Sojuro again. Fine, makes sense. I guess you and I will be holding down the fort then, Alice. Ah. Alice? That's fine. I don't have anything else to do right now anyway. We got a holy frere here. She wants in on the investigation too. Just yesterday it was all about how boring it is to mind the store. Mind the store. What do you say, kids? Think you can make room for Alice too? Not that she'll be much help. She's way out of shape. Can't hold a conversation to save a life and... Kunji, huh? Yeah, that could work. She's practically a walking lie detector. The only problem is, I'd rather not go around in a group of 5. Too few of us will put people on their guard. Alright, let's split up. Fujimaru, you go with Sojiro and Alice. And I'll go with Mash. Why that arrangement? Sojiro's your servant now, right? So it's his job to keep you safe? You'll also need him to interpret for Alice, so that's why she should go with you too. Oh my god. Right. As for me, I don't mind going off on my own, but like I said, acting alone would invite suspicion too. So I need someone to come along and be my note taker, which is where Mash comes in. Sorry about this, Fujimaru. Makes sense, right? Now I see. If you're all agreed, then let's get started. Mash and I will take the new building, you three take the old inn and outside areas. We'll meet back up here in the sky room in the afternoon and compare notes. Alright, let's get to work. Okay, well. Souvenir shop. Okay. It looks like there aren't any guests staying in the old building. The closest we saw was Yoshisuke eating old-fashioned ramen in his office. Likely because the hot springs are closed. Most wouldn't want to come to a place where 2 murders occurred as many days. Let's head outside. I don't think we'll learn anything new in... Oh. Perfect timing. I was afraid I'd have to go back to my room empty-handed. Excuse me, miss. You've been filling in this shop, yes? Would you please wrap up one of these adorable horror monster plushies for me? Excellent taste, madam. But they actually come in sets of 2. If you could please wait here, I'll go prepare another one. So, these are all handmade. I knew it was worth coming. Right. This is your chance to question me, you know. Okay. Right. Right. We can... well, you can start by telling us your name and address. I'm Yogi. I came from Mifune, Tokyo with my family. But who cares about that? I take it you two are college students? Maybe here as a part of some club activity? I work at a detective agency. I thought my partner Tsukiji explained as much yesterday. Oh, right. I'm sorry. You two seem so different from the other guests that I just assumed. You're not like the rest of us who came here for reasons we can't share openly, right? You have reasons like that too, yeah? Oh my, why did I say that? Perhaps I'm a little more giddy than I thought. Think about it. The proprietor said he'll reward us for every spiritual disturbance we eliminate, right? But isn't that just common sense? Of course, people are supposed to be paid for their work. That's not enough to attract this many of them. Oh yeah, good point. Not to mention that genuine psychics are in very high demand. They'd have no reason to come all the way out to a mountain just to find work. For that matter, most real psychics wouldn't come near this place. They know all too well that there'd be no match for spirits visible to the naked eye. So you're saying nobody here is a real psychic? The other guests may be able to dispel evil spirits, but very few of them could truly be called exorcists. No, I suspect they all have very different professions, which mean they aren't here to banish ghosts and earn money. Okay. Thank you for waiting. Here's a set of talking twins, Tweedledee and... Yeah, you're giving them Tweedledee and Tweedledum? Bruh. Another one of... I'm guessing it's plushies, obviously. She's not handing her the ploy themselves, but, you know. Is something wrong? Fujimaru and Shizuki look a little tense. Everything's fine. We're just making small talk. Thank you. I'll take good care of him. Goodbye, detectives. I suggest you try bringing this topic up with the other guests as well. Oh, she's finally gone. I was ready for a fight, but I'm glad it didn't come to that. Did you know her, Alice? No, I only met her here in the inn, but I can tell she's the real deal. Yeah. She has the distinct air of a professional spirit slayer about her. When it comes to killing spirits, she's probably better than any one of the other guests. How much better are we talking? Well, for example, If the entire new building became possessed, I'd bet she'd handle it by cutting the whole building in half. Okay. Well. Right. Okay, let's.
自分今回は普段よりおとなしいんすよね。空気読んで黙ってるっていうか、一元さんに久遠寺邸の品位が疑われるようなことはしないっす。
Ah, there's the twins, Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
かくしてシャバゾートマスターは次の任務に向かうのであった。次回マホヨコラボ第21話煮込まれたオカルト。
Hey! Somebody, anybody help me! What a heart-rending cry for help. What? It's coming from right over there. Come on, you two. There's a girl under attack by evil spirits. What the hell? We just jump into fighting? Okay. One of the falling servants is... Okay. Bruh, who the hell is that? My servant. Wait, where's Alice? The hell? Hello? Can I not choose it? Oh, I guess we can only choose. Well, let me just... Oh. Wait, just a minute. What are we fighting against? Alright, you know what? Let me choose Shizuki. I still haven't finished, you know, maxing him out because I ran out of mats. But yeah. Alright, let's take Alice, let's take Aoko, let's take Marsh, and let's take... I don't know. Would you know something? Let's put on the CEs and yeah, let's go. Alright, who is that mysterious NPC? Oh, got it. Okay, you know what? I need to check. I forgot Shizuki's skill set. Arts card effectiveness, 3 turns, Buster card effectiveness, apply evade death damage. Oh yeah, the evade death damage thing. Right. Double NP. What? What does that mean? An increased critical strength. My HP is below 75% increased critical strength. Below 50% increased critical strength. Okay. Select a card type and apply after 1 turn. Change all command cards to selected type and increase selected card type effectively. Ah, I see. Okay. Well. Oh, it doubles the NP. Okay, that's what it is. I was like, what does double NP?
少しずつまだダメ我慢して
すまない少し間を取りたい
Okay, so next turn I'm going to do some... We've already... Okay,
呼吸がある
ドキドキするでしょ支配してあげましょう
Okay, so this
汚れてしまうか
さて
すぐ
どうだろう
目の前やだ避けて
Wait!
抱きしめ
Was it an awkward attack?
したか
Oh my god.
さて
オプションはいかが？
どうだろう。
やば、避けて。ラブ。
Yeah.
どこに隠れているのかしら。パッチ、
さて
オプションはいかが？パッチ、ロビン、ロス。一番は自分だ。
Oh my god. Soldier's attacks are just... What the? Yeah, is that Kuhulin and Gil?
じゃあな、ぶちかますかね。
主よ、家族に備
Philosophy. Wait. Alright.
どうだろう。
え。すぐ
さて
目の前。
気持ちはわかるよ。
つまび。
注文だ。くらえ。
戦いはここからです。えい。まだダメ。我慢して。帰らずの森にようこそ。汚れてしまうかも。
Hmm.
アイス落としちゃった。ならもういらないわよね。みんな忘れてしまいましょう。追って素直にないで。それやっ
さて
Alright, here we go.
命は大切にね。
まったく。
あ、
いやない上危ないぞ。
So those trap something, right?
よし。
Ooh.
早く屋敷に戻らないと。ユミナの顔に変わる前に。
Right. What the hell did we just fight? Yeah. Don't worry about them. Those were just the residual thoughts of some ruffians I once taught a lesson to. They must have followed me all the way to this mountain to get out of sheer gratitude. Was that? Sounds like stalking, you say? Indeed, that's what exactly it is. But I suppose that's the fate of an idol who rescues lost souls. Anyway, thank you for showing up in my hour of need. I'm just a poor helpless woman of the cloth who doesn't know a thing about fighting. I don't know what I should have done if you hadn't shown up. Good thing we happened to be close by then. Maybe God had a hand in this too, not a typo. Oh my. Indeed, I couldn't agree more, young man with the innocent trusting smile. You know, if I may be frank, you're exactly my type. Something's not adding up. If you're so bad at fighting, how did you teach those evil spirits a lesson? Well, I usually work with a partner who chases off the ruffians for me, but they have other business to attend to right now. Seriously though, how long are they gonna keep hiding? Oh, but enough about us. Was there something else you wanted to talk to me about? You're Karen, the exorcist, right? Can we ask you some questions? You want to know about the guest's real reason for coming to these hot springs? Yes, I know what they are, but as a woman of the cloth, I cannot go speaking of other people's deep dark desires. You need to save those for the confession booth, where you can take your time or it'd be a waste of a good meal. Right. Be careful, Fujimaru. This is the kind of person who's better to keep your distance from. I know, I'm familiar with another devil who looks just like her, down to the name. I can't believe it! Did you just call me a devil? Oh, I'm sure she was just speaking figuratively. Your face is practically screaming. How did you know that? Not that I needed to. It seems you're all skilled mind readers as well. Very well, let us make a deal. If you agree that we never had this discussion, then I'll answer your earlier question. Having said that, revealing other people's secrets is something trashy priests do, so I'm only going to reveal my own. I'll leave it to you to determine whether or not my circumstances apply to anyone else. I'm an exorcist, but as I said before, I can't actually banish evil spirits. I can only banish demons. Huh? Is there a difference between evil spirits and demons? Well, yeah, I guess. Spirits are more like a, you know, like a incorporeal type of thing, while demons, they have like a form, right? There is. Evil spirits are a form of karmic retribution caused by human actions, while demons are beings beyond human comprehension caused by outflow of evil. Okay. At any rate, I can't do anything with evil spirits. So, then why did I come to these springs? To bring a certain scoundrel to justice. To capture a con artist who only claims to be an exorcist. Sounds an awful lot like bounty hunting to me. So that's why you're an exorcist. Oh. Indeed. Which is why I'm not partaking in the rewards for exorcising evil spirits, no matter how much I wish I could. Sorry, could you explain what makes this exorcist a con artist? I mean, questions of style or spiritual power aside, as long as they're actually able to banish evil spirits, doesn't that make them real enough? Good question, upstanding young man. As my mentor once said, there's only one thing that makes an exorcist a con. Using exorcism as a pretext to appropriate, okay, that household's property. Indeed, stealing wealth is the most evil deed there is. So these are your true feelings, or rather your core principles. Can't say I'm surprised. Anyway, you're saying that's why one of the guests came here? You followed them here in order to capture them after this fraudulent exhausted commits their crime? That's right. After all, I'm sure they're not after the 5 secret springs. Didn't you think it was strange that these so-called wish-granting springs all only confer very specific benefits? Any wish where the results are predetermined is no wish at all. Interesting. Good point. I was wondering about that myself. I know getting younger and finding romance aren't things I'd want someone else to give me. Right. But the Kumano Hot Springs still became famous for having wish-granting springs. Why is that? Because there's a 6th secret spring that the proprietor hasn't told us about, one that really does grant any wish. That's why the other guests are here. They want to use that spring. If it really can't grant any wish at all, then some people could be perfectly willing to pretend to be an exorcist or even commit murder, don't you think? Yeah, that's the Holy Grail. Right. If that's true, then that must be where the Holy Grail is. What? Is something wrong, Shizuki? I thought I just saw someone staring at us from the top floor of the old building. Oh my, how frightening. I knew I shouldn't have spoken about other people's secrets, even if it's only speculating. Alright, I have something I want to look up in the reference room, so if you'll excuse me. Let's go take another look around the old building, Sojiro. Thanks, Fujimano. Let's hope I was just seeing things. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Inverse reflection. Okay. Whoa, what is this place? It doesn't look like anyone's here. Yeah. I guess that was a waste of time. I'm sorry. Not necessarily. Someone's coming up from downstairs. Huh? What are you people doing here? Are you having a tryst? Here in this haunted spot? Oh, it's just you, Yosuke. Don't scare us like that. We thought you were the bad guy. Bad guy? You mean the one responsible for the murder this morning? Don't be ridiculous. I don't have the guts for something like that. More importantly, what are you all doing in the inverse reflection room? This room is part of our big 5 ghost stories. Inverse reflection. So it inverses your reflection or something? It feels a little spooky, but that's all. Yeah, this is one of them. There was a rumor once that the daughter of the inn's former proprietor had an affair with one of the bellboys. The proprietor was furious. He had the bellboy banned from the premise and confined his daughter in this attic. Said he would never let a shameless hussy like her set foot outside again. His daughter wept and said it wasn't her. She had no memory of doing anything like that. But as the eldest son of the prestigious family, the proprietor wouldn't hear any excuses from a woman, not even his own daughter. Damn. In time, the girl became mentally ill. She would go on and on about how it hadn't been her in the bellboy's room, but her only reflection from the mirror. Right. Eventually, it came to light that the whole bellboy business had been made out of a whole cloth by the head clerk who couldn't stand him. But by then, the proprietor's daughter was already gone. Not dead, mind you. Gone. Vanished into thin air. As you can see, the only way in and out of the attic is the very staircase I just came up from. It was gone with the wind, even though an apprentice was assigned to stand guard. But to this day, every now and then, you can hear sounds coming from this attic. See the mirror covering that wall? If you come up here when you hear those sounds, you can still see the innocent girl, covered with bruises from her father's beatings, walking inside the mirror, saying, "It wasn't me. It wasn't me." You're way too good at telling stories. Sorry about that. I may have put my showbiz days behind me, but old habits die hard. Anyway, let's get out of here. Just because it's daytime now doesn't mean we are safe. Spirits have a way of coming out whenever the sun denies to hide, and it looks like it could be getting very cloudy very soon. Then before it gets dark, tell us, do the Kumano Hot Spring have a secret spring? Damn, he just asked. Where did you hear that? From one of the other guests. They said it can grant any kind of wish. Why didn't you tell us about that, Yosuke? Why would I? I've never seen any spring like that myself. I only ever heard the former proprietor said it existed. He said there used to be a road leading straight to hell there. What? In the room of no opening. Believe me, I'd like to get that door open if I could, but nothing has ever worked. I was hoping that one of the psychics who made their way here would be able to figure it out. But after 2 years and only a number of cursed psychics to show for it, I've given up. Oh, but a monk in training who once stopped by here did have this to say. To reach the omnipotent spring, you will need an omnipotent chalice. Use the chalice's wish-granting power to open the door. Okay, right. Haha, ridiculous, isn't it? If I had a chalice that could grant wishes, I wouldn't need the spring in the first place. Bruh. Could that be what's beyond the room of no opening? I think it's time we get back to the sky room. We didn't learn anything from Aoko's killer, but we learned a lot about the Holy Grail. Let's go see what Aoko has to say about this. If there really is a spring that can grant any wish, then I'm sure she'll know what kind of wish it granted. Right. An omnipotent secret spring that can grant any wish at all, huh? Let's see. There's the spring of youth, the spring of romance, the spring of male transformation, the spring of happy home life, the spring of stiff shoulder annihilation. If the spring changes every day, then you'd think there would be a different one on the 6th day as well. But Mr. Kumari said he's never seen the 6th spring and can only guess that it's past the room of no opening. If that's true, then the Holy Grail would be in this omnipotent spring rather than with a person. Yeah. But it looks like you need the Grail just to get through the door. Yeah. So, if this omnipotent spring is actually the Holy Grail, that would mean you need a Grail to get a Grail? Oh god. It's like Cat's 22 riddle, or maybe the Holy Grail was never relevant in the very first place. Fujimaru, you and Marsh said that using a Holy Grail creates a singularity, right? But the Holy Grail here hasn't been used yet. That's the only way any of these makes sense. And that would mean that something other than a Holy Grail created this Kumano singularity. Damn, Tobimaru, for a guy without much paranormal experience, you really are a quick study. Why are you just a detective again? Just a detective. Because I'm a quick study. Anyway, this gives us 2 leads. Whoever killed Aozaki this morning and Aozaki's one statement about how the world will end if something isn't done, I think we'll arrive at an answer sooner if we focus on those questions instead of looking for the Holy Grail. So, how about it, Aozaki? Why did Aozaki once said something like that? Look, I'm Aoko 3, remember? Yeah, she doesn't know, I guess. I have no idea what Aoko 1 saw or where she came from to get here, not yet anyway. But if I were to guess, I'd bet Aoko 1 was actually there, at the spot that'll bring about the world's end. Yeah. And she probably came here to Kumano Hot Springs because this place has the key to stopping it. That's all I can say for now. If this wish granting spring is where the end of the world begins, maybe it happens because someone wished to destroy the world? The logic checks out, though whether someone could easily make a wish like that or not is another story. Still, if someone did make a ridiculous wish like that, there'd be a number of ways to grant it. If what causes the world's destruction doesn't exist in this era, they could simply have it come from another world instead. Yeah. Like that self-styled rock singer over there. Or maybe the wish breaks a fundamental rule of the world. If something impossible were to happen here, it could introduce cracks into the foundation of humanity the texture of this world is built upon. That would definitely destroy the world. You know what I'm talking about, right, Marsh? Yes, it's like when a tiny bug results in a total system shutdown. Right, for example, it could be something like bringing the dead back to life. Oh my god. Right. Yeah. Then does that mean you're the culprit, Aozaki? Dying once wasn't enough for you, huh? Aoko's magic isn't true resurrection. It's more like scamming time itself, so that doesn't count. Yeah, but what she did there, she technically left the dead into the future, and when Toko asked, what are you going to do when that time comes, she said, I'm going to get that back to the past then. So, yeah, like, it's like... So, can that not cause something very weird happening? Like, you know, I don't know. More importantly, what about the room of no opening? And 1-1, was it? If a mountain spirit that's been worshipped here for a long time has the power to grant wishes, then whoever tries to misuse that power must be responsible for ending the world. And if 1-1 really is as the legend describes it, then it wouldn't need a holy grail to grant a wish. Things are finally starting to come together. The enemy's after the omnipotent spring, and they probably mistook Aozaki for a rival when she showed up bright and early at the spring, so they murdered her. I don't know. Huh, you mean I went to the hot spring first thing in the morning more than once? What was I thinking? Oh, in that case, we learned something useful. While Tsukiji and I were going around questioning people, it was kind of hot last night, so I opened the window to get some air and I heard arguing coming from the hot springs. I couldn't tell you if one of the voices belonged to that Aoko lady or not, but the other voice definitely belonged to Bazette. Right. Bazette doesn't have a room of her own? Of course she doesn't. She's staying with Karen. If Karen wasn't in her room, then she's probably out there somewhere. That nun's the most gung-ho about exterminating evil spirits by a long shot. Karen said she was going to the reference room. Come on, Fujimaru, we might still catch her if we go now. Oh, is it time to capture someone? Then I'm going too. You don't mind, right, Tobimaru? It sounds like we've got a possible suspect now, so yeah, fine. I'll go secure Karen and Bazzette's room in the meantime. Just to be safe, we might run into them on the way too. Sorry, Fujimaru, but I'm gonna have to borrow Marsh again. He's the whole package, smart, quick on her feet, and can handle ghosts and spirits no problem. There's no one more reliable here. I'd be glad to be a bodyguard, Tsukiji. Just make sure you keep Master safe. In exchange, Sojuro. What are you gonna do, Alice? I'll go with Fujimaru. If she's going to the reference room, then she's going to need my help. Okay. Oh.
熊野温泉にようこそ。行ける場所が増えたのね。新しい手がかりを見つけましょう。
What the hell? Why did Robin not say that? Oh, hello. Excellent timing. I thought something seemed off in the reference room, and when I went to investigate, I heard disturbing noises coming from inside. The devil's classroom must have begun. There was a guest in there too. Kayan, I believe her name was? She still hasn't come out. Poor thing. I'm afraid evil spirits might have possessed her or even eaten her outright. As guests yourselves, you're of course under no obligation to help her, but... I really don't trust this guy at all, but of course we'll save her. Wonderful. Then let me give you one piece of advice. Try not to destroy any of the dolls. Of course, that may be easier said than done. After all, inside, it's already... Oh. Right. Wait, he just saw Aoko moving around, right? The dolls are floating? Those are poltergeists. Yes, I saw them all the time at the Konji estate. Don't worry, you can touch the floating objects without them possessing you too. Just move out of the way if they fly at you and you'll be fine. The real problem is... I see we have some new students. Welcome to the Devil's Classroom. The path of art is steep and treacherous. Its zenith will always be beyond your grasp, just like a sacred mountain summit. You can never hope to reach it, no matter how much you whittle your soul away. Your attempts to do so will only result in frustration, despair, and burnout. But now, I'm here to free you from your suffering by turning you into mindless dolls. Fear me, for I am the most formidable of all the big 5 ghost stories. Yeah, the devil Karen? I'm God Karen, the devil of beauty. God, don't you mean devil? No, God. It's right in the name. It just goes to show I'm truly not a devil at heart. Also, I'm sorry, as you can see, I'm not my usual self anymore. I didn't tell you this before, but Karen Hortensia has a masochistic medium's nature. Yeah. My body has a laughably unfortunate tendency to be possessed by any spirits that happen to be nearby. So when I entered this incredibly dangerous haunted room, well, you can see for yourselves. And now that I'm possessed, I can do whatever I want. In this room, my word is law. You're all going to be free labor for God, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. How are we supposed to defeat a god without destroying any of them? Yeah. What a joke. I feel embarrassed for you, being so proud of such mediocre familiars. Oh, she's going to use her ploys. Wait, what was the name of it? Diddle, right? Yeah. Familiars are about quality, not quantity. Let me show you what I mean. Wait, what happened? I told you, in here my word is law. Thanks to my perfect anti-plot Kisha countermeasures. Wow, fantastic. Wait, who was the other one who did a similar thing? Toko, right? Yeah, who didn't let Alice use diddle at all. Which significantly reduces, obviously, Alice's power, because diddle is one of the major things that she needs to do. It's like a, you know, like a buff that you put on your allies before you try to deal damage. You'll never be able to awaken them in this inn again. And without your precious familiars, you're no threat to me than the dish rags you used to clean the floor. Wow. Right. Now go on, my devil puppets. Show these people what art is truly about. Okay, so are we supposed to not defeat the dolls? West, Shizuki, Soldier, and Konji Alice cannot be selected. Right. Wait a minute. Wait, just a minute. Okay, I cannot put Shizuki there either, right? Okay, then let me just put... Yeah, whatever. Okay, so here's the thing. Am I supposed to not hit the dolls? If so, Aoko would be a problem. Because after turning into Super Aoko, she blasts the whole damn area.
愛そうか殺す
Never mind, I'm supposed to defeat everything. Okay, good.
発展途上ですので整理整頓してくれるアクセルこれくらい余裕整理整頓してくれる発展途上ですのでこういうこともできるどれにしようかな粒子加速開始サポートして見つけた
Okay, here we go.
告げる青を示す名においてノットセインファイタイムレスワンディスカーション思ってる
Wait, what?
の悪いけどここまでよ
Our obligation to produce has arisen. What's happening? Wait. Oh, I'm getting cursed. Okay. Okay, this thing is guts on. Wait. Put this for yourself. Yeah, okay.
見つけた命令あれね大技発射バン遅い
Damn.
スピンドル展開サポートお願いねサポートし見つけた展開逃げられると遅い
Okay. Handcuffed mask. Oh damn! Her damage took all
今度こ
her
そ決めるこういうこともできるやっていいのサンキューマスターサポートお願いね
Right.
なんだってシックスプレーン形成サテライトシリンダーオフブックバックコールタイムアースライトファイバー遅いスピンドルツアラースタンバイ
Okay.
こうなっちゃうとストップできないんだうるさくてごめんね
Hmm. Oh damn, we're fighting again. What? Oh, I guess we have to fight Karin. Well, we've done it now. I know we didn't have a choice, but still. Oh god, the curse. What is this? I feel... no, wait, not sick. I feel like I have to make something. Where are the materials? Please, you gotta let me remake what I just destroyed. Yeah, I'm suddenly overcome by the desire to create. Go right ahead. You'll find instructions in that cardboard box. They're simple enough for even a beginner to follow. Well, she wanted her free labor. She got it. As long as you completely replace the dolls you destroyed, you won't have to worry about any curse. Yay, it's so generous of you to provide the materials. Is it okay if I use this table? Great, just watch. I'm going to make some awesome dolls. Time to break out the crafting skills media taught me. Okay. What is Sojiro and Alice doing in the meantime? There, all done. Check out the pompadour on this puppet. Splitting image of the king of rock and roll, if I say so myself. Man, that was satisfying. I haven't done any arts and crafts since high school. Why are my hands not stopping? I've already made 3, 4, 5 dolls now. Well, now that you've started, you're never stopping. This is the free labor she wanted. Help! What's going on? You already made enough dolls to replace the ones you broke. Why aren't you stopping? Your dolls even look just like the guide says they should, unlike Aozaki. They're not going to stop. I told you, they need to be completely replaced. The sculptor who died in this room was a god-given genius, and your replicas need to be equally perfect down to the millimeter. And what makes an artist perfect? Flawless repetition of every movement. Wow. That's right, to be identical is not enough for them to be shaped the same. The actions of the people who made them also needs to be the same. Art demands beauty, even from the very people making it. Huh? So now that we have made one doll, the other 9 won't count unless we make them with the exact same actions as the first? Oh. That's right, and until you can, you'll be stuck here doing arts and crafts for eternity. You'll be making meaningless practice pieces until your lives give out and your souls are worn threadbare. This is a new kind of hell. Maybe now you understand the beauty to be found in automation. Haven't you ever watched a video of something like, say, screws being made over and over and found yourself marveling at it? So what? The devil of beauty only cares about machines? How's that a victory for artistic merit? Say whatever you like. You'll never be able to break this rule until you're as good as a machine yourself. And of course, humans aren't just capable of such precise operations. You're gonna be stuck working here forever. There, that's 10 of them. That ought to break the curse, right? Well, this is Sojiro we're talking about. If you have read the novel, like there was a training that he had to go through, as he told us, every single day of repeating the same, like, you know, like punch and the same, like practice, like attacks every single day, the same thing for like years and years. So he's perfect for this type of thing. I'm sorry, what did you just say? He's saying he made something that satisfied your conditions while you're prematurely gloating. 10 dolls, all made with exactly the same actions, all identical down to the millimeter. No way, you actually did it? No, the devil of beauty is leaving me now that it's satisfied. So, it's okay if I teach her a lesson, right? Especially since she's still dressed like a devil. Yeah, alright then, you leave me no choice. I'll have to bring out my final work. This is a demonically modified 8G model that blew even the devil of beauty's mind. You better give it a good rating. Okay, well. One of a falling service as starting member. Find servant, Sojiro. Wait, we're fighting a ruler, so right, yeah. Let me just put the others. 12. Yeah. Let me put this on him. No, wait. Let me oh damn. Well, yeah, I think that'll do. Whatever. I don't need the others. Oh my god.
輸送されたようですね。
Wait, what is this? Increase the resistance in all attack when divine creations are on the field.
メガ
I
ネ
don't think it matters.
味わいなさい。よし、決めた。無駄なことにするね。
発展途上ですので整理整頓してくれる？
Wait, what?
やってやるわ。
作戦タイムだ。落ち着こう。
やるすか、シャバゾウ。
もちろん。
起きるっす、シャバゾウ。
起きてるよ。
そうでなくっちゃ。命令する気？
Okay, here we go.
私を悪魔というか？その通りよ。原始の地獄に帰りなさい。
Well, there you go.
体の具合を見てほしい。攻撃は受けなくても殴るとあちこち痛むものだ。
Alright, and there you go. Where am I? Would you believe me if I told you it feels just like I woke up from a long nightmare? Fine, whatever. Just answer our questions honestly and we'll believe whatever you want. We heard that Bazette and I were arguing last night. Do you know anything about that? Bazette was arguing with you? Oh, so that's why I haven't seen her all day. I swear she's just much as a gorilla in heart as she is in body. A gorilla? What do you mean by that? She means gorillas are very sensitive. Oh no. I do know Bazette went out last night, yes? And yes, she probably did argue with you. I can't deny that she might have gotten violent either. The corpse this morning had a face smashed in, right? Bazette's Iron Fist can even shatter concrete, so they could easily do worse to someone's face. Do you have any idea where she might be? I didn't before, but I do now. She probably freaked out after killing Miss Aozaki and decided to lay low for a while. I'm sure you'll find her sobbing like a small child in Hell's Pavilion if you went to interrogate her. Wow. Thanks. Come on everyone, let's hurry. Excuse me, could I ask you something as well? What is it? How did he do that? How did he perform so many intricate operations like it was nothing? Well, there you go. Like I said, it's that. You know, he's trained like that. The Devil of Beauty did say a genius would be able to accomplish it, but I don't buy it. That kind of thing shouldn't be possible even for a genius. Humans just aren't capable of replicating movements down to the millimeter. If they could, there would be no point in sports of any kind, which is true. So what kind of trick did he use to bypass this room's haunting? You said the only way humans could do this was through automation, but he managed it because he does anything but that. Huh? Human movements may seem simple, but they're actually very complex. Even the everyday actions nobody thinks about, like walking, raising our hands, bending over. Any person unconsciously coordinates tens, no, hundreds of body parts to make that happen. It actually takes tremendous cognitive effort to manually replicate every single motion. People's bodies move on signals from their brains, but the cerebral cortex is inherently imprecise and tends to do sloppy work. It can't manage simple calculations or make correct decisions. It even makes people's personalities fuzzy and incoherent. The only reason we're able to do these kind of things without thinking about them, that is, to automate them, is because of the basal ganglia. Right, the only reason we're able to do these kind of things without thinking about them, that is to automate them. Yeah, true. Without the basal ganglia, people would never be able to live their lives as easily as they do. So, what do you think someone's daily life would be like if their basal ganglia simply didn't work? Even so-called simple actions like walking or raising a hand require extreme constant effort. Most people without functioning basal ganglia would probably be stuck in a hospital bed or dependent on machines to live. Wait, where's she going with this? But not Shizuki. He's learned how to manually move his body just as naturally as we do. As though it were What? When did this happen? Am I missing something? Compared to most of us who rely on our basal ganglia support to move our limbs and have no idea what our bodies are really doing, Shizuki knows what every bit of his body is doing at all times and is constantly racking his mind to move it. Wait, that's all that comes down to. What is she talking about? When was this revealed? I don't remember this in the visual novel. I thought it was just because he has been trained like that in the mountains. You know, like I remember he told at the very end, he told Aoko how there was like like a same routine they had to like perform every single day of like just, you know, like training and everything. I thought it's because of that. It's a mechanism that isn't artistic in any way, yet it's still inarguably art in its own right. For Shizuki, replicating movements down to the millimeter is no different than breathing. Yeah, same expression I have. What? When? What is she talking about? When the hell did they reveal this? Have I missed something in the visual novel? Like, when did this happen? So, Shizuki's basal ganglia is non-exist? It doesn't exist? Or what's going on? Wait a minute. First and foremost, I need to check something. It's been so long I've read any science, like, you know. I learned about this back in school. Basal ganglia. Function. Okay, basal ganglia is a group of subcortical nuclei in the brain responsible for regulating voluntarily motor movements. Okay, procedural learning, habit formation, emotional processing. Oh, okay, interesting. Also, so yeah, when did they reveal that? What is this, like a new thing that they're revealing in the game in FGO, that Shizuki's basal ganglia is either missing or it's somehow like damaged or something? I don't remember this ever being revealed in the novel. Or did I like miss it or something? Like, no, I've read the novel 2 times. I recently finished rereading it. I never came across this. Okay, let's see if she really is. There she is. Yep, she's here, alright. Hey, you there, the pretty lady in the suit. We'd like to talk to you for... Haozaki, but I thought you were dead. I'm sure you're surprised, but please, take it easy. We don't want to fight. We just want to talk about last night. You just want to talk? Oh no, you're not fooling me. I could easily see Haozaki coming back to life just for a rematch. Oh god, here we go. Besides, I knew what I was getting into when I came to this country to investigate a mage. The only way we are settling this is with maximum effort and violence. I won't even demand a one-on-one duel. You can all come at me at once. My mystic code is a counterpunch from the age of gods that can turn back any attack. Oh, but it is weak to curse, fear, and such. So please don't use underhanded methods like that. I can literally bring Boyanskaya here and just completely just stack up all the curses and all the DOT effects on her. Wait, she's alter ego, right? Yeah, wait, who are we supposed to bring in alter ego situation? Pretenders. Right. Or Kama, because Kama has a certain skill which makes her effective against alter egos. Wait, pretender, wait a minute. What pretender do I have? Well, obviously Oberon is a pretender, but I'm not talking about Oberon. Oh, Lady Avalon. Do I not have any pretender like DPS or something? Like someone like that? I guess there hasn't been enough pretenders. But there are 4-star pretenders. I can bring Hephaestion with me. Who else? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this Babanchi is or Katku, you know, this one. These characters are not leveled properly. The only character I've leveled properly is Hephaestion. The skills I'm talking about. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let me just bring Kama. Where is she? Yeah, okay. There you go. Bazet the Hard Puncher.
今日こんに全成功してくれる
Oh, wait. Right. That's freaking pointless of me bringing in Kama here. Wait a minute. Let me just... Oh, god damn it. Who the hell would have thought that she's just gonna bring in Invincible? Yeah, okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna strengthen Aozaki. That's what I'm gonna do. Because she has invincibility, that whole thing. Right, so let me... Oh yeah, I have to... Okay, here we go. First and foremost, bring in Castoria. Bring in... who else? Oh boy, I cannot... God damn it, man. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring in Maya Aozaki. Where's she? Oh, but will I get the... I don't think I'm gonna get the Ignore Invincibility. Yeah. You know what? It's fine. I think this will work. Okay, let's just... Who do we have whose NP ignores invincibility? Is there anyone like that? Like, I know there's a lot of characters like that, but I just don't remember. Wait a minute. Buff defensive, status change, buff other. This was here, right? Noble Phantasms. Okay, attack up, ignore invincibility. Should be here somewhere, right? Yeah, there you go. Oh wait, Shizuki has ignore invincibility? Wait a minute. Oh god damn it, man. Let me show me his skills. So here it is. I think it's an NP, right? Yeah. Increase the pierce damage card. Increase attack with overcharge, ignore invincible. Yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. He's Buster, right? Okay, I'm gonna bring in Koyanskaya. Where's Koyanskaya? Yeah, right. Koyanskaya, and should I just... Yeah, I'm just gonna bring Oberon with me because Shizuku's just gonna die. So, you know, might as well deal the most damage I can. Okay, so Oberon should be here somewhere. Here. Pretenders are lower, right? Yeah, there he is. Okay, now I'm gonna bring him here. Right, I think that'll do. I'm going to switch this out for... I don't know, Alice or something. Yeah, sure. Okay, there you go. Oh wait, just a minute. No, but that's not a debuff. It's a... okay. I was thinking like, you know, will debuff immune help Kojiro avoid death?
理想のエネルギー補給です。これくらい余裕。発展途上ですので、整理整頓してくれる？これくらい余裕。
動いているなら呼吸はある。動いているなら呼吸はある。
そのように。はい、NSS サービスです。完全判断よろしくて。
どうした忘れ物かい？雪が止む頃には、
あれね。
Alright, here we go. Ooh, there we go. This is a really cool NP.
行くぞ。オーグ、四天道。
What the? That's some crazy damage. Obviously, I have the CE on, so that's why.
せーの。切り札。
Well, Kojiro's dead. Now it all falls on our foot.
Shojiki
見つけた。
ほら、パス。
フラガ。おちゃ。フラガ。そこ。浅い。フラガ。暗殺エアドシン。打ち込む。サポートして。ご用件は？よし、吹っ飛べ。浅い。切り札。こちらのスタート。切り札。こちらの吹っ飛びなさい。フラガ。今日完了。
Alright.
整理整頓してくれる？
Yeah, what? Alright. Okay, she's going to unleash her noble phantasm.
蹴散らす正直じゃん。
サポートして。
当たってやれよ。
フラガラク。
Oh boy.
ふわっといた。
フラガラク。せーの。フラガラク。
God damn it, give me Alco skill like properly. See, they're just giving me one card every single turn.
あれね
蹴散らすよ。
吹っ飛びなさいですフラガラスこれくらいやれるわフラガラス
Alco's almost dead.
切り札こちらの暗殺エアチキン
Gunska's gone. Oh boy. Well, Alice is here. Yeah, but she doesn't get that buff.
最後まで諦めないで少しずつまだダメ我慢して
Oh, finally. Okay, so
サポートしてよし吹っ飛べ浅い切り札こちら
ah,
今日加入
now what? Wait, what am I supposed to do now? What? I don't have any invincibility. Oh, god damn it,
トッ
man.
ピングスプレーシューッ
南国には合わないだろうが。
と汚れてしまうですね
俺にたかるな。吐き気がする。これ以上の終末、お前たちに用意できるか。死ね。
グリ
I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I'm in a stalemate. What am I supposed to do now? I'm pretty sure Alice's Noble Phantasm doesn't... Yeah. Oh, one left. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have to withdraw. Alright, I need to do something else here. So, should I bring someone who can deal DOT damage? Or just bring a, like, ignore invincibility CE, I guess. Like, that's better, I feel like. Yeah, let's just do that. I can't be bothered. Okay, so... let me bring Aozaki. Then, I'm going to bring... what's the ignore invincibility? Right, I have a perfect one. This. No, oh god, this is pointless. I cannot use Sojiro's NP. These are more better. Buster card effectiveness. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that'll be a lot more better, I think. But then again, Soldier is a berserker. He won't be able to. Yeah, he won't be able to, like, survive with Bezet's counters.
今日加入これくらい余裕
Okay, so let's do this.
整理整頓してくれる発展途上ですので整理整頓してくれる
作戦タイムだ。落ち着こ
Oh no, wait! He has the evade death thing. Oh yeah! He's not gonna die. I forgot about that completely.
やるすかシャバゾ
う。もちろん。
そのようにイノベーションを始めますあれね
どうだ
サポートして 大魔弾発射浅い切り札こちらがやば避けて浅い切り札こちらが円髄もらう浅いフラガラク暗殺エア
どうだろう。
あれね
お
フラガラクそこ動く浅いフラガラクやば避けてフラガラク
Well, there you go.
さて、
サポートしてしまっ
やってみないか。
切り札こち
むむ。
ら踊りになって浅い
嫌だ
浅い
There you go. That was
仕
so
事
much
とはい
easier.
え
I should have just done
私
this
も
from the
女です
beginning.
ので実利
Just bring
成
in a
績そして
ignore-
趣味を優先で楽しませていただきましたわ
Invincibility C. Just, just do that. I guess this is it for me, but it's partly my own fault for letting myself get rusty. I should have known better than to run away without proving my innocence. Fine, do with me what you will. I know all about the infamous Aozaki Toko, the puppet master. Go ahead, use me for whatever twisted experiments you like. Wait, what? I think you're making a mistake here. Huh? Toko's my sister. I mean, did you see any puppets during that battle? Oh, now that you mention it, I guess it was more of an old-fashioned brawl, wasn't it? So you really not Aozaki Toko then? Hell no, we might look similar, but we couldn't be more different. Although if you're fixated on her, then you must be a SEAL designation officer for the association. SEAL designation. They say people like you are only around to make sure extraordinary talent stays safe. But the truth is, you're executioners who go around apprehending mages. So what's an enforcer like you doing at a hot spring inn like this, and why did you kill me? I knew you were going to say something like that. She's pouting and turning her back on us. Poor thing, you shouldn't have been so mean to her, Aozaki. The way she's pouting proves she's innocent. What do you expect, Shizuki? Aoko can't help but pick on the weak. It's in her nature. Would you two shut up for a minute? I wasn't being serious, I was just trying to trick her into talking. I know you're not going to believe me, but I didn't kill you. But when I went to the bath early in the morning and found you dead with your face caved in, I knew I'd be blamed for it, so I decided to hide. Then what was that argument then? I figured everyone else would forget about me if they didn't see me for a while. It seems questionable, but hey, who am I to judge? Anyway, what was about that last night? One of the guests said that they heard you arguing at me at the public bath. What were we arguing about, and what did you see? Well, it's gonna be something stupid. I don't care about these secret springs. I just, came to soak in the springs because I couldn't sleep. Right. Damn. Hello? Anyone here? Yeah, it's just me. Looks like my plan to stake my claim late at night paid off. Spring of romance, that's so stupid. As if a hot spring could have any effect on your destiny. I don't buy it for a second, but luck with men is all a crapshoot anyway, so I'm sure this will only help. There's still plenty of time until morning too, so with this I'll be the first in the spring for Huh? Are you going in? So, where was the argument here? I then explained that no, I wasn't there to go in the spring and promptly left the bath. After that, I went back to the public bath lobby, laid down in one of the massage chairs, and waited for morning. That was my backup plan to take a perfectly natural morning bath. I then went back to the public bath as soon as it was 5, and that was when you found my body. Then you made yourself scarce right before Alice showed up. That would definitely make you look suspicious, but you didn't actually kill her, right? Of course not. I wouldn't kill someone just for catching me try to sneak in a secret spring. Did anyone else come to the lobby while you were there? No, no one. I thought that was strange too, but since there was still a corpse there, I had no choice but to run. Maybe you should ask the other guests their alibis. On second thought, no, there'd be no point. My first death could plausibly be explained away as an accident, but someone clearly killed me for the second. The question is, how did the killer get into the bath? Exactly, I had my eyes peeled the whole time to make sure nobody got in before me. Actually, I was wondering about that. Why did you leave Aoko alone in the bath? If you wanted to be the first to go in, wouldn't killing her make sure she didn't beat you to the punch? Because she was still fully dressed. No one's going to go in a hot spring wearing their clothes, right? Right. Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's conclude this section. I'm sorry for all the trouble my companion caused you. She really does regret her actions, so I hope you can forgive her. Hey, don't act like this was all on me. For what I hear, you gave them a pretty big headache yourself. Alright, no more fighting. You two are both leaving now, right? Take care. Oh, but first, I have a question for you. The real reason you came to this inn was to go in the Spring of Romance, right? That's right. Bazette insisted she wasn't going to die lonely on a potentially fatal assignment. Don't be ridiculous. I just came here to make sure I was in good shape for my Aozaki Toko investigate. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm sorry for messing that up for you. You don't have to apologize. Last night was just a coincidence. Bad luck, that's all. Anyway, you said you're Aozaki Toko's sister, right? Then I think we should get going before things get really messy. Farewell, everyone. And please don't tell about what happened in the reference room, okay? Oh, one more thing. If you're going to continue with the investigation, look for my briefcase. It has all the documents put together for this stealth mission, but it went missing at some point. Missing? Do you think someone stole it? Probably, but it's specially made to be extra durable, so they won't be able to break in so easily. If you find it, you have my permission to look at its contents. The passcode is what? 2005102. That's a random string of numbers, right? Or does this have some kind of a significance? Those documents didn't have any useful information for me, but maybe they will for you. And then they left. So, they were both completely innocent, huh? Then the killer must be one of the remaining guests, or one of the inn's full-time residents. Among the guests, there's the woman who claims she came here with her family on vacation, the man who gives off old-fashioned patriarch vibes, the self-styled psychic with the hunting rifle, and the inconspicuous yet suspicious girl. For the residents, there's the proprietor and the doll maker. Right. That makes 6 suspects in total, and among them, the ones whose true roles we still don't know are Fujinon and Sugitani. Right, I bet they're here for the omnipotent secret spring. The exorcisms are probably just a pretext. Yoshisuke and Kashinko have been working at this inn for a long time, so they wouldn't have any goal beyond that. And if 2 of the guests are just here on vacation, does that mean we should be suspicious of the psychics? Wrong. Ryogi and Shiro are the 2 shadiest by far. That inn's so well known for being haunted that it's on the brink of bankruptcy. There's no way regular people would come here by choice for a hot spring trip. Anyway, we have narrowed down the suspects. If we split up again tomorrow, we should get pretty close to wrapping this investigation up. Yeah, and we're gonna find another Aoko's body tomorrow, so yeah. Are you guys listening to me? I was thinking about the example from before, and I don't see how wishing for someone dead to come back to life is a bad thing. Why would a wish like that cause the world to end? That's a good question, Marsh. The problem is, once you bring dead person A back to life, that establishes a new law of nature saying it's okay for the dead to be revived. From there, it's only a matter of time until dead persons B, C and D come back to life as well. The more it happens, the less rare it becomes, and eventually the new law becomes permanent and normal. And then, before you know it, you would have a world with living dead people everywhere you go. Isn't there a term for that, Aoko? Yeah? Zombie outbreak? I think we saw it in that weird movie Shizuki borrowed from Kinomi. What was it called again? Dance of the Dead? No, Alice, you're thinking of Dawn of the Dead. Though it is definitely a classic zombie movie. Must be nice to be so carefree that you can just sit down for tea like it's nothing. Don't feel like you have to keep her company, Marsh. Not at all. I'm learning a lot from her. Alice's lessons have been a valuable source of mystic knowledge, and they're entertaining too. You see, Aoko? It's fine. Marsh still remembers her manners, unlike a certain someone I could name. Don't worry, you can still hear what you're talking about just fine, so don't mind us. That's so. Alright, then tomorrow let's go with the same teams and talk to... Wait. We should have Alice stay here instead of coming with us. She can't use her ploys right now. Crap, really? Yeah, I guess you're right. She's not gonna be much help in a brawl otherwise, unlike Aozaki. Alright, Fujimaru, tomorrow you go with Sojiro and Aozaki. By the way, are we not gonna go in the outdoor bath today? I was looking forward to it. Ryogi's family is using it today. That's only fair. We don't have any right to monopolize it. Right. Damn, too bad. Well, might as well call it a day then. Tomorrow is going to be to mark the Secret Springs 2's halfway point. Make sure you get all get plenty of rest tonight. Another dead body, come on. Surely. No, it's cloudy today. I think. Yeah, that's loud. Oh, here we go. Morning. Have any good dreams? It's your morning radio bird here to bring you your daily update. Robin, how come you're not with Alice? Beats me. All I know is I woke up here and I was already pecking away at your water bottle. I gotta have my water in the morning, seeing as I'm a bird and all. Alright, I guess I'll get up. Ugh, it's chilly in here. Oh, that's not cloud, that's fog, I guess. Oh wait, fog! Wait a minute, did something happen to Alice? Oh no. So, how's the investigation going? Figure out who done it yet? You know, I got some idea myself. Seeing as I'm Richard III, I usually forget things real quick like, but I just remembered something about this inn. I bet the killer's the one who makes all that noise when they move and spits out those nasty looking What? Who makes that noise when they move and spits out those What? Yo. Senpai! That came from the public bath, come on. What, someone shot someone now? Great, I had a feeling this might happen again. Oh boy, it's Aozaki again. Okay, for a moment I thought that Alice is going to die this time. Because, I don't know, like there's like fog everywhere and everything. Yeah, okay, I am going to continue this in the next video. Obviously, I'm going to end it here. Wait. Oh my god, another long section. What? All these long ass sections are just crazy. Right. But anyways, yeah, let's see. Let's see where the story proceeds. The fog obviously is very suspicious. I think it has something to do with Alice maybe, you know, like her ploy, like Wonder Snatch or something, I don't know. Also the fact that Alice's noble phantasm is so damn different, and his noble phantasm hints as to like she's becoming into Yumina or something like that. So you know, I do wonder if that's going to get addressed here, or maybe not, I don't know, we'll see. Either way, Today's video had a very weird and an interesting section, which I came out of nowhere. Sojuro's basic ganglia is not there. Like, when did that get revealed? I'm pretty sure it's nowhere. Anything related to that is not there in the visual novel. I read the visual novel 2 times, and one was very recently. So let me know, did I just miss something like that? Was this in the novel, or this is something that has been introduced in the game here? If so, this is such a vital information to just put in an FGO collab event. But at the same time, Nasu's writing this, so I guess, you know, like, yeah, he can add whatever. You know. And I'm pretty sure this will be canon, because, you know, Nasu's writing this. That's interesting. It would explain a lot of things, you know, like Sojuro's, like, you know, mannerisms and behavior. But before revealing that, I thought the way he can do so, like, intricate details, very, like, puppet-like, not puppet-like, machine-like way, is because that's how he has been trained in the mountains. But damn, it had a scientific explanation apparently, and apparently Alice knows that. I'm pretty sure Aoko has no idea about this, you know. But at the same time, I guess Alice was also someone who noticed a lot of things about Sojuro, which was never revealed in the novel. For example, the wound marks in the, or whatever it was. They didn't even reveal what it was. Apparently Alice saw what was underneath Sojuro's bandages, and she was very surprised. And she realized something about Sojuro from that. And the novel never revealed what it was underneath the bandages. So, you know, these type of things. So Alice has better understanding about Sojuro, at least in these type of situations, I feel like. So maybe she somehow knew about this or got to know about this in this time skip. There's like a time skip here, so maybe she got to know about this. I don't know. So yeah, that just came out of the blue. That came out of nowhere. I was not expecting something like that. Anyways, that was it. I'm going to end this video here. So thanks for watching, guys. This was my gameplay for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. That is it. I'll be back in 1 or 2 days with another FGO video. So obviously I'll be continuing this, and after completing this, I'm going to, like, resume my Ordeal Call gameplay. So, you know, since this is time limited, you know, I'm doing this completely first. I'm going to complete this event, then I'm going to continue with my Ordeal Call gameplay, and then I'm going to do the Olga quest. So yeah, a lot of things to do. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.